it ruins relationships before they even start. Like me, alright, me as an artist, and then me as what I try to use my page as an artist. I share a bunch of people's posts. I don't share as many men as I do share women, but I share a bunch of women, and all these simple-minded women see is that you got girls on your page, and it's like, okay, I'm sharing pictures of people on my page. Alright, cool. Most of them are models. Most of them have their own businesses. And that's the reason why I share it. And most importantly, all of them are women of color. And I would rather share images of women of color, everyday women of color, different shapes, different sizes, different shades, different hairstyles, and do that than to be posting Kim K and Rihanna and Beyonce, which we're already gonna see anyway. But I get, from people that I'm not even dating, you got these women all on your page, and it's just like, I just see it just like you have fuck niggas, I feel like you got fuck bitches, and it's just a fuck bitch repellent. Like, if you can't, and how can you handle me as an artist and I'm in front of, if I do a paint party, it's nothing but women. If I paint live, like, the women, some of the women in the room gonna have their eyes on me. If you can't handle me sharing women on my page, you can't handle dating me as an artist at all. Point blank period. And I'm a poet. Like, I don't want to feel restricted as an artist because somebody's insecure about what I put on my page or what I am or what I do. So yeah, social media, and that's just that. They don't even count the likes and the loves and liking people's pictures and all that other stuff. And you got some girls that, you don't like my stuff, but you like everybody else's stuff. And if I do that, it's just like, I know other dudes is looking at the stuff that I like. I'd rather not like your stuff and you pop up on my explore page and I keep you to myself. That's me being selfish. It's not me like liking other people above you, because I chose to be with you in how you are. Like, I know you don't look like them because you look like you, and I like you for how you are and how you look and your shape. I'm into all that. Like, they're just on the fucking internet. It's not real.
I absolutely do. Like, I was literally talking to a couple of friends earlier today, and we're talking about our little boo things, whatever. And the first thing they said was, don't go viral with it until it's like sealed, the deal is sealed. Like, because I just feel like everyone is out there looking for the next best thing, and it's right on your fingertips, like Tinder and all those other dating sites, Facebook, Instagram, sliding in the DMs. Like, yeah, it has a lot to do with the downfall of a lot of relationships. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think it can ruin relationships, but it depends on the person. It depends on the relationship, because for me, social media definitely won't ruin my relationship, because first of all, you have to be on some type of mature level to know both of y'all have to have an understanding. No entertaining, you get what I'm saying? So it's who's entertaining it, you get what I'm saying? So they could be in your DM all you want to, they want to, but are you entertaining it? So that's the thing, so it's the maturity level.
I don't think it necessarily ruins relationships. I think it's a huge problem for people who don't have trust. It's a huge problem for people who are maybe a little insecure, or they're just overprotective. It's okay to be overprotective, but people have to balance it all out and be realistic that it's just the cyber world, like it's the easy access to get attention to people and other people and create things, but we're all grown-ups at the end of the day, so we know what's right and what's wrong. So I don't think social media ruins relationships.
Okay. Last question I had was, we live in a social media world now. Do you think social media ruins relationships as people say they do?
I think it can. Social media has, in your relationship, has the power that you give it. And by you, I mean the couple. So both sides would have to be diligent and being respectful while, being on social media. So if I'm dating someone and we're out with it, like we're dating, anything that makes me look stupid, embarrassed, anything that you have to think about, don't do it. Just don't do it. I think that's simple too, but people who are in relationships who aren't quite ready to be in relationships, they're going to get that wrong every time. because they don't know how to act like they're in a relationship. They're not ready.
Yes. The social media right now is bad for anybody, I feel like, that wants to be in a relationship, in a sense. Why? Because it's so easy to access people now. You can pull out your phone and somebody's there. You can swipe right, left. There's always gonna be somebody who's willing to play the role that the individual who you're not getting attention from, or who you're not putting enough time or attention into to be able to get what you're looking for from that person, because it's so easy to go left or right. You get what I mean? So yes, social media is killing us right now. And if we are going to get to a point of having great relationships, we have to get back to communicating with each other, not just being on the phone. You know what I mean? Everybody has to be around each other, not right in front of me, and say, hey, how was your day? You know, we don't do that enough nowadays.
Social media can be an angel, and social media can be the devil. You can use it to promote general wealth and well-being of a relationship, or you can also use it to destroy, aka Charleston T. Just gonna blast that out there. I don't see how we can edify ourselves, the black community, and black relationships by being so negative and trying to dismantle relationships instead of making them whole and healthy. But for some people, that's what they get a kick out of. They get a high off of showing that a man is not being as loyal as he says he is, or a woman is being as manipulative, further than what she says she is. It doesn't help us. So it really depends on the people that are in a relationship, how they're going to use social media. If you're going to use it to edify, then use it to edify. But also be careful and be mindful and cognizant that there are going to be people that's out here that's not going to want to see you happy. So as you post yourself in your relationship, as you post your kids and your family on there, have the conversations offline with your spouse, with your kids, and say, hey, let's make sure that we're prepared for an attack, because it very well may be an attack that comes down the line. And as much as we don't want it to happen, it can happen because people are messy. I just don't, and you asked about singleness in the beginning. I could not be single in 2019. To all my single people, more power to you. I couldn't do it because you have the effects of social media with people posting and saying one thing, and then in their lives, they're doing and saying another thing. So they give a facade, but yeah, the reality is something different. And I just am a very transparent, open, and honest person. How I am on the book is how I am off the book. You really don't get two sides of me. And if I had to try to live single in 2019, I probably would not have any hope in saying that I'm going to find a relationship. So I don't know how you guys do it. Much kudos to you, but I couldn't do it. And that's to answer that question. And back to relationships, how they affect us. If you're going to do it right. And also, don't try to be in secret and then post that you are as good as you say, or you want people to believe that you are. Because whatever happens in the dark will come to the light.
It can. A lot of times today, people are putting entirely too much of their business on social media, remembering that this is not an outlet for you to talk about your relationships. It is social media to talk about friends and life and things like that, but not your personal business. When you start to add all those additional things on social media, like who you're dating, why, when, who, people start to look, and not everybody has your best interest at hand. I hate to say it, it's true. Not everybody is glad that you're in a relationship and wants to hate, and you don't need anybody else to put their 2 cents into your relationship. So, maybe I'm down with the you're in the relationship thing on Facebook thing, but I may not tag the person. Maybe, you may see us here and there, but you'll never know. When you keep things private, things seem to last a lot longer to me.
Well, social media is what it is. It's an avenue to communicate. And when you get people that are messy, that are indecisive, that are emotional, that are, that just want drama or trolls, get involved in something, then of course you mess it up. So I think you can mess up anything that is good. And I think social media in itself isn't bad, just like a gun isn't bad. It's the people that use guns that make them bad.
If you allow it to. If people put too much on social media simply, I mean, you put your whole life out there, people gonna get in your business, people gonna talk about it, people gonna get in your ear, so it just depends on what you post on social media. I'm kind of a private person. I mean, you see me posting ass load of pictures, but that's what I want you to see. People don't know what's going on about my personal life and stuff like that, so it just depends on what you post, and I feel like people need validation for everything they do now through social media. Like, just be you. So yeah, it is really taking over the world. So yeah, social media just need to crash and burn. Except for YouTube. So yeah.
Decipher their personal and private life from their social life. You know what I mean? I think too many people are just putting their business on Facebook and putting their problems. Actually, the relationship I'm currently in, her last relationship was like that, and that was a big issue. So I try to go above and beyond, not to, I mean, that's not me anyway. I use my social media for what I do for a living. And I didn't mention that in my intro too. So that's why we actually ain't running back. But yeah, social media can be detrimental to a person's relationship. And y'all, the people need to communicate that. What's allowed, and you know, what are you comfortable with me posting on social media? When I'm comfortable with you, you know, vice versa. And we working out. Communication, people, saves a lot of things. It works wonders. Talk